Mega Man is one of the longest running game franchises. Being a staple of both the original Nintendo and Super Nintendo libraries, the series was an early trailblazer in the gaming market. But when the Sony PlayStation debuted in 1996, Capcom jumped right on the hype train and joined Sony. But shortly after Mega Man 8 came out on the PS1, Nintendo released a game that is very rarely talked about in the series. So today, I'm here to shed some light on Mega Man and Bass for the Super Nintendo. And while yes, we did get a port of this game later for the Game Boy Advance, that is a lazy and just overall uninspired port. So what you're seeing here is actually a reproduction cartridge I got from a group called 1UP Productions on Etsy.com. So before we hop into the game itself, let's take a look at the cartridge.
So here's the package, guys. Everything looks and feels just like an original Super Nintendo cartridges. The label is fantastic looking, and it's just as heavy as a normal Super Nintendo cartridge would. And on the back, they put their own little promotion so that you remember where you bought it. Again, the link will be in the description, and don't forget, when you check out, you can choose 3 different types of hologram labels for your order, and I definitely recommend it. So with the cartridge out of the way, guys, let's get right into the game. Mega Man and Bass is really a typical Mega Man game, but with one major exception. You can play as the character Bass this time around, who as most of us know was introduced in Mega Man 7. When the game is booted up, you are prompted to choose either Mega Man or Bass. Mega Man is his typical jump, shoot, charge shot, and slide self, while Bass is a completely different character with multi-directional aiming, a double jump, and a dash. Bass is the easy mode, so to speak. But that's really the only major difference with this game. It's a Mega Man game, but that's not a bad thing. The 8 bosses consist of Cold Man, who has a winter-themed level, Astro Man, who has a galaxy-themed level and was actually in Mega Man 8 before this, Ground Man, who has a ground-themed stage, well, duh, Burner Man, who has a mechanical forest-themed Pirate Man, who has a nautical-themed stage, Tengu Man, who has an Air Fortress theme and was actually in Mega Man 8, Magic Man, who has a colorful castle theme, and Dynamo Man, who has the typical mechanical layer theme. These bosses, while some are actually kind of lazy, are extremely fun to fight and give off some great weapons. Astro Man's Copy Vision and Dynamo Man's Lightning Bolt, are my personal 2 favorites. And after trekking through these 8 robot masters, we move on to King's Fortress, which is a brutal series of 3 stages which culminate in some of the most frustrating yet rewarding stages in the Mega Man franchise. And with the inevitable, oh no, Dr. Wily is actually the real villain? Twist at the end of the game, we finish the game by defeating the good old Doctor once more. The game actually has 2 endings, which I won't show off, but it really gives a great incentive to play as both characters. So that wraps up Mega Man and Bass on the Super Nintendo. An extremely challenging game, but a hidden gem in its own right. Great graphics, great soundtrack, and just overall a really fun game. So again, guys, if you want a reproduction of this, definitely go to 1upproductions.com on Etsy. Link is in the description below. The cartridge is amazing and the prices are very affordable, especially compared to other reproduction sites. The label's great. You can choose different types of labels if you want a different hologram on yours, and it's just overall an awesome website. So yeah, guys, let me know how this review was. Give me some feedback down below. What games do you want to see me review next? Do you want to see more homebrews and stuff, or would you rather see actual Super Nintendo games that came out? So let me know down below, guys. Until next time, take care.